Liverpool's defeat to Manchester City has left more than just a dent in their title ambitions. It may also have serious implications for their defensive stability. Arne Slot's side endured a frustrating afternoon against their closest rivals, and the fallout from that clash could now worsen with a potential setback to one of their key figures at the back. As the Reds look to regroup and keep pace in the Premier League race, fresh concerns have emerged over the fitness and availability of a crucial player in the weeks ahead. Let's break this down in today's video, along with all the other Liverpool news from the last 24 hours. There is so much to discuss in today's video, so be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. But first, Mohamed Salah's Liverpool future is once again under scrutiny, with fresh reports suggesting that the Egyptian superstar could finally make the long-anticipated move to Saudi Arabia next summer. Despite penning a new deal with the Reds earlier this year, the 33-year-old's name continues to be linked with the sensational switch to the Saudi Pro League, and the speculation is showing no sign of slowing down. Earlier in 2025, there were extraordinary claims that Salah had been offered a minority stake in Al Hilal as part of a proposed transfer to the Middle East. Those rumours were quickly quashed when he signed a 2-year contract extension at Anfield in April, tying him to Liverpool until June 2027. Yet, while the ink on that deal has barely dried, reports now indicate that a staggering offer, worth £150 million per year, remains on the table for the winger to move to Saudi Arabia. The renewed talk comes at a time when Salah's form has dipped below his usual elite standards. Arne Slot's side have been inconsistent in recent weeks, and the Liverpool manager is said to be concerned about the Egyptian's performances. After scoring just 5 goals and providing 3 assists in 16 appearances this season, Salah's influence has waned compared to his typically prolific output. It's a far cry from his remarkable 2023/24 campaign, when he racked up 34 goals and 23 assists in 52 appearances across all competitions. Financial expert Stefan Borsson has shared his thoughts on Salah's situation, suggesting that while the reported salary figures may be exaggerated, a move to Saudi Arabia remains entirely plausible. I doubt that the numbers are £150 million, but they may be very big, Borsson explained. As a player, presumably the most famous in the Middle East, you'd think he's the prime signing for Saudi, so you can definitely see it happening. I just don't see why they'd need to pay him £150 million. The deal could be done at a much lower value. Borsson went on to outline how Salah's current dip in form could play a key role in shaping Liverpool's decision-making ahead of next summer. If he does have a poor season, Liverpool will certainly be willing to let him go for a much lower fee than historically to save the wages if nothing else. And if he'd want to go, you can make the deal happen. Interestingly, Borsson believes the potential transfer is not necessarily dependent on whether Salah regains his form. I don't think people would leave a firm deal on the table, but it's the sort of move that can be done for the summer, he said. To be honest, it can probably happen even if he recovers his form, because when you get a glimpse of what it looks like when he's not performing, that could well be the trigger for Liverpool to go, well, we thought we might sell him this summer anyway. And sure enough, we will do. So I could definitely see that. Liverpool's hierarchy are said to be keeping a close eye on how the situation develops. While Salah remains a fan favourite and one of the club's greatest ever forwards, the Reds are entering a new era under Arne Slot. And there is a growing sense that the team must begin to plan for life after their talisman. The Saudis, meanwhile, remain desperate to add global icons to their domestic league and see Salah as a marquee figure who could further elevate the competition's global reach. For now, Salah's focus will remain on rediscovering his sharpness and helping Liverpool return to form in what has been an uneven campaign so far. But with the Saudi offer reportedly still standing and the player's long-term future uncertain, the next few months could prove decisive in determining whether his glittering Anfield career enters its final chapter. Now, Connor Bradley is one yellow card away from serving a one-match suspension in the Premier League after being cautioned in Sunday's 3-0 defeat to Man City. The 22-year-old was shown a yellow card in the second half at the Etihad by referee Chris Kavanagh for a foul on Nico Gonzalez. It means the Northern Ireland international has been booked 4 times in 9 Premier League outings for the Reds this term and will trigger an automatic one-match ban if he is cautioned again before Liverpool's Premier League clash at Fulham on January 4th. Premier League rules state that players who receive 5 yellow cards in their side's first 19 games will be made to serve a one-match suspension. After that, however, the threshold rises to 10 yellow cards over the first 32 games of the season. Bradley, who was replaced by Joe Gomez late on in East Manchester, has been carded in games against Newcastle, Burnley, Chelsea and City. The right-back is also in danger of picking up a suspension in the Champions League as players receive an automatic one-match ban after accumulating 3 yellow cards. Bradley, who performed excellently against Vinicius Jr. in the 1-0 win against Real last week, was booked against Atletico Madrid and Galatasaray earlier this campaign. After Liverpool's 5-1 win at Frankfurt last month, Bradley insisted he wasn't happy with his bookings this season. "Yeah, obviously I'm not very happy with the yellow cards I'm getting," Bradley told LFC TV after the game in Germany. "But it's something I had in the back of my mind. One of the staff told me if I got one more yellow card, I'd be suspended, which is not nice to hear. It's something I've got to watch out on as well as I've been picking up a few too many recently. It's something to keep an eye on, but thankfully I didn't get one tonight. If the defender does pick up another yellow card and a subsequent suspension, it would cause a headache for Arne Slot as his side's only other natural right-back. Jeremy Frimpong is currently nursing a muscle injury. Frimpong suffered the issue in the first half against Frankfurt in October and is set to miss the Premier League clash against Forest later this month. Providing an update on the fitness of the former Bayer Leverkusen man on Friday, Slot said, "I expect Jeremy back after the international break because we play from November until March. But I don't expect Jeremy to be fully fit for Forest, but with Alisson, we expect this." After the November international break, Liverpool are in action 9 times before the end of December. But that is all for today's video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. We post all the latest Liverpool news every day, so join our fast-growing community so you never miss out. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.